a strong woman takes both compliments and criticism graciously because she knows that you need both the sun and the rain for a flower to grow. Warm greetings to all the viewers of UBLHD. Welcome to another episode of Wonder Woman. I'm Priya Jacob, counselor and motivational speaker. So we are at Cochin today and we have our beautiful personality settled out here. So as usual, let's go and meet her. She herself will tell you the story. I'm not going to reveal the name right now. So follow me. Sony Mathews, the Wonder Woman of the day. Sony, namaste. Sony, thank you so much. Nangalde invite Swigarichena. Thank you so much. Sony, can you introduce yourself to our viewers so that they know exactly who or what is Sony Mathews?
Namaskaram once again, and thank you so much for the invite. And who am I? I think that's 3 or 4 decades full of stories that I have to give, but let me tell you, I'm Dr. Sony Mathews. Dr. Sony Mathews. By education, Bachelor of Dental Surgery, doctor. And why am I an entrepreneur right now? Followed my passion and I got here and I'm running the party store and I'm the chief fun officer of this wonderful place.
So that's what you are.
Yes.
From a dentist, you know, it's very strange. From a dentist to a party store CFO, Chief Fun Officer of a party store. Now, before we get into all the details of like why or how you landed into this, can you tell us more about your shop?
Okay.
What do you have out here? I can say it's really fun-filled.
It's Wonderland for children.
Okay.
That's what I would say. And a godsend for parents. That's what I would say. So, there was a very big dearth of party stores as such in Cochin. When I first came to Cochin, this was a decade back. Okay. A long time back.
And
so,
no,
the only stores that were available were Kirana stores in Broadway. Okay. So, people have not heard of.
Now, this is like 10 years.
Yeah. This is our 11th year now.
Oh, this is your 11th
This is our 11th year. We've completed 10 years. And this was the first party store in Cochin. In Kerala, the second one, but the other one which was open in Trivandrum also shut down because, you know, people couldn't accept something like this. Okay. They were like, you know, why do you need a store to sell balloons?
Okay.
That's what the question I was like, you need a store to sell balloons? I mean, balloons were...
But that question is no more.
No.
Question. Now, like people like to go to a party store,
yes,
so that they get everything under one roof.
Yes. That is how it is everywhere.
Yeah.
That is how it is all over the world. Even in our Kerala border vitta polum, you know, in Coimbatore also there were party stores. Correct. When I first came down from Kuwait, there were party stores everywhere in Bombay, Delhi, Bangalore, Chennai, everywhere. But Kerala, I am looking around to celebrate my son's birthday and I am finding nothing.
But did you work as a dentist there?
Yes, I finished my dentistry. I worked here for some time. I went to Kuwait.
I'm in Kuwait. Like,
yeah, I did. I started my work.
So you did this parallel, like you worked as a dentist, and along with this, you
I worked as a dentist, and I didn't see myself happy at all.
Okay.
You know, it's a very strange. It's a very close.
But then, did you do events there? Like
yes, I started there. I came to know about my, I guess the sleeping part of my event organizer came up there. It was there that I started.
So you were working and doing this parallel?
I gave up my work.
Oh, you gave up
I gave up my work.
Okay.
I joined up for online MBA classes because I could not do anything. And in the time I got pregnant, I got my first baby and it was his birthday time. And then I started looking out for how can I celebrate it. And by myself, it was done very neatly and nicely. And everybody said like, oh my God, you did it by yourself. You did this yourself. You did that yourself. How come you managed so many kids yourself? How come you did this? So I was like, oh, I'm good at it.
Why didn't you decide to put up a shop there in Kuwait then?
Oh, it was not even in my
Wildest dreams.
Wildest dreams, like,
Okay.
shop, because there are already shops. There are already shops. There are people doing it. All you know to do is like, at a click of a button, you have things happening.
Okay.
You want a banner done. People are there to get
Are you
it
basically
done.
from Cochin?
Yes.
You are basically.
Yes,
So then you
yes.
decided that you're going to come down to Cochin.
No, my father passed away.
Okay.
He had a major illness and he passed away. So I needed to come down for him.
Okay.
I was with him for some time, and after he passed away, anyway, I was a single mom by then. So I decided to be here with my mom. She is here alone also. So I ended up in Cochin.
What all items do you have here for what type of events?
Children's events, mostly children. My forte
Other than birthday
is,
parties, you
yeah,
said like
birthday
other than
parties, graduations, birthdays, pool parties, sweet 16, get-togethers. Children have their get-togethers at home. Any kind of children's events, baptisms. Then along with that, we have slowly matured into the baby shower market, the bridal shower market.
All right. Yeah.
Okay, where people require a few things customized, if they want something specially made, photo booth items and everything like that. But some things which are so that
you do it.
Yeah, I don't go into the big time adult market. That is the weddings and engagements and other.
How do you market this shop?
It was funny in the beginning. Everybody's like, okay, you have to give a ad in Malayalam Manorama, you have to give radio ads. So I started giving, and I'm like, oh my god, every time I spent a big chunk of money in all these ads, and it has to come out from the customer.
Correct.
So some way I have to take it out from the customer. And I thought like that's impossible, because for me, I wanted a change made. When I first started, when people used to think of coming to party store, they'll be like, oh my god, okay, it's a store I cannot afford. Broadway, online, so there was nothing.
So this is Sony Mathews shop, and this is in
Marine Drive,
Cochin. Anybody, anytime, welcome. So Sony, we would certainly like to know the story behind your success. Okay, you just give us a brief of it, but we would certainly love to know the difficulties more, and above everything, like how did you face it? How did you deal? How did you solve it? That's the important thing that you want. So let's hear from her more. Sony's party store we kandu. We saw what activities she does out there. Now she has a story for sure. Sony, enikku a story venam. Enikku nalla viewers enakku ellarkku a story venam. Like enikku ariyam Sony ivide vare ethanayit you had your own hardships, you had your own rough seas, and I would love to know that. I mean, it's an inspiration to the whole world when you tell out your stories. Can I start from your school days? Were you a person who loved to be a dentist?
Sony as such was a person who was always into fun.
Okay.
Getting into trouble.
Are you the only child?
No, we are three. I have a brother and my sister. I'm the eldest in the family.
Okay.
Yes, and I'm born and brought up with a very protected background, as all Malayali girls are normally, very loving parents, and ammachi and taking care of everything, the silver spoon in the mouth, and probably everything was given. I was the naughty one, I could say. I was the stubborn one. I was the elder one. I got everything what I wanted, and school life was good. Everything was good. Then it comes to college and making your choices. That's when I realized the first hurdle in any woman's life at my time. This is all at my time. I know things have changed, times have changed and everything, but I got into a dilemma into what I wanted to do and what my parents wanted me to do.
Okay.
That put me into a kind of a difficult position with them. Okay. And from there it started that journey of my life where I understood that nothing is you cannot decide anything.
Did you
okay?
tell them what you wanted?
Yes, yes.
What
very
did you
much.
want to be?
Media and communications.
Media
It just
and
started in St.
communication.
Joseph's at that time, and
Okay.
I thought I would be a journalist, and
Right.
I would travel the world, and I would talk to people. I would have it. I wanted to have a job which had a purpose.
Okay.
It had a purpose. I wanted to
Right.
get up in the morning and be happy about what I do. So I thought, like, yes, media, journalism, that is going to be my calling.
And to be a dental doctor was nowhere near your area.
Nowhere. Doctor, MBBS, BDS, system,
Nahi
science, I did not. Even though I was a very good student, I was a very good student in biology, and
You didn't want to be
I
that.
did not want the medical field. So, and it was thrust upon me saying, like, no, my girls will be doctors, my son will be an engineer. Okay, my parents had their good intentions and everything like that, and I didn't want to disappoint them, especially my father, who said, നീ ആ ഒരു ഡിഗ്രി എടുത്ത് എൻ്റെ കൈ തന്ന അത് കഴിഞ്ഞ് നീ എന്ത് വേണമെങ്കിലും ചെയ്തോ. So, to make him happy, I guess, I joined up BDS, the lesser of the two evils. I was given MBBS. Then I was like,
Okay,
no.
you chose the lesser one.
I got
Okay,
the lesser
fine.
of the two evils. Let me say, okay, let the BDS aadagi BDS. And I got through entrance also, actually. Luckily, I got through entrance. I joined one of the best colleges in Southeast
And
Asia.
came out as a dentist.
I came out as a dentist.
And then you started practicing on
I
your own,
practiced
or you
here
joined?
in Cochin. No. I joined a very reputed clinic over here under a very senior dentist.
Okay.
I worked for some time. Even there, when I worked every day, it was very depressing because I was not a person to be pulled down and kept down in one place.
Okay.
Even there, I would look for children to play with.
Okay.
I would be like, no, get out of this work and go work with children. Or Dr. Sudha Warrior, who I used to work with, she had a son come over. I used to leave work and run away with him.
That's okay.
So, I understood that I was never
That
going
was
to be-
basically what Sony was.
Yes, I never was happy by sitting down in a AC room in one place and being told, like,
But still, you obeyed what your parents wanted you to do. Like,
you are, everybody is like that. We are born and brought up in a society where we are told that.
so then you got married?
Yes, then they decided, okay, it's time, you're not doing MDS. They asked me, do MDS.
Okay.
ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞു,
No
ഇത്ര
way.
ഇനി ഒരു ന്യൂസ് പേപ്പർ പോലും വായിക്കാനുള്ള ശേഷിയില്ല എനിക്കെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ് I said, get me out of this. So they said, okay, then we are going to get you married. So that also we have
And
to say.
you were okay to get married? You said, fine.
I mean, that's what I'm telling you, in front of their happiness, you have to give in somewhere.
Okay.
You have to give in somewhere. Like you think that, maybe they will change their mind and maybe they'll allow you to do what you want. But at that time, I did not have it in me to fight. I did not have it in me to give them more headache than, what they're going through. So for me to see my father crying or my mother upset was very difficult.
So end of the day, you need your family. You cannot just let go of your family that way. So ഒരു help എടുത്തിട്ട് ആ help എടുത്തിട്ടും ആ work out ആയില്ലെങ്കിൽ then you can't do anything. But go for that first step. ആ ഒരു helpന് വേണ്ടി, ആ supportന് വേണ്ടി. If your parents are not supporting you, go see a counselor. നിങ്ങൾ രണ്ടുപേരുടെ പോയി ഒരു counselor സംസാരിച്ച് try to figure out what the real issue is. Each other's expectations എവിടെയാണ് മീറ്റ് ചെയ്യാത്തത്, എവിടെയാണ് ഫുൾഫിൽഡ് ആകാത്തത്, എന്താണ് പ്രശ്നം, ഒരാൾക്ക് എന്താണ് മറ്റേ ആളിൽ നിന്ന് കിട്ടാത്തത്, എന്താണ് കിട്ടുന്നത്, എന്താണ് കൂടുതൽ കിട്ടുന്നത്, എക്സ്ട്രീം ആയാലും പ്രശ്നമാണ്, എക്സ്ട്രീം ആയി പോകുന്നുണ്ടോ, സ്പേസ് കിട്ടാതിരിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്, എന്താന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ ട്രൈ ടു ഫിഗർ ഇറ്റ് ഔട്ട് ആൻഡ് അത് ഏറ്റവും ഭംഗിയായിട്ട് മുമ്പോട്ട് കൊണ്ടു നടക്കുക എന്നുള്ളത്. ഏതൊരു ബ്രേക്കപ്പിലേക്ക് പോകാൻ എളുപ്പമാണ്, ഇറ്റ്സ് വെരി ഈസി. പക്ഷേ അതൊന്ന് മെയിൻറ്റെയിൻ ചെയ്ത് കൊണ്ടുപോകാന്ന് പറയുന്നതാണ് ഏറ്റവും ഡിഫിക്കൽട്ട്. ബട്ട് ഇറ്റ്സ് എ ബ്യൂട്ടിഫുൾ എക്സ്പീരിയൻസ്. കാരണം കുട്ടികളും എല്ലാം വളർന്നു വരുന്നുണ്ട്. സോ it's a beautiful experience. So from your side, so then you all didn't talk to anybody, like counselor no poilla?
Yeah, I think when we came down here and there was all the formalities, legal formalities were
then
happening.
There is a counseling, but that our counseling is like very
that counseling was horrible.
Yeah,
I mean, that was really horrible, where the man actually
late,
looked at me and said, like, just please do what he wants you to do and everything. And I was like, oh my God, that is too, I mean, patriarchal talk
Correct,
and
yeah.
everything. So, I mean, by then, you know, when you have distance grown up, and then, of course, we had a separation of 10 years. It was a long separation. It
Oh,
was,
so you got divorced recently?
Yeah, recently. The
Okay,
legal
fine.
paperwork and all
അത്
happened.
അത് കറക്റ്റ് ലൈക്ക് ആ ഒരു ഗ്യാപ്പ് വന്നു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ പിന്നെ മനസ്സിൽ നിന്ന് ഒരിക്കൽ പോയി ആ ഒരു ഗ്യാപ്പ് കൂടെ വന്നു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ പിന്നെ ഇറ്റ്സ് നോട്ട്
It's difficult. It's difficult. It's difficult. But we are, as of right now, because of 2 boys in between
You
us.
do
Okay,
talk,
yeah,
yeah.
we are on friendly terms, you know, because you can't run away from your parental responsibility.
Correct,
Okay,
yeah.
he has never run away from his fatherly duties, and he's never run away from his fatherly responsibilities.
Okay.
So maybe as a husband where he has failed, he has made up very much on the father's side. So for me, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Sony, tell me one thing. You went through that phase. Now, എല്ലാം കഴിഞ്ഞു, what next എന്നൊരു fear did you have in your inside? പുള്ളി പോയി 2 കുട്ടികളുണ്ട്, ഇനി ഞാൻ എന്ത് ചെയ്യും, ഞാൻ എങ്ങനെ ജീവിക്കും, ലൈക്ക് ഞാൻ എനിക്ക് എന്തെങ്കിലും പുതിയതായിട്ട് സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്യണം, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഞാൻ തിരിച്ച് എൻ്റെ പ്രാക്ടീസിലേക്ക് പോകണം, അങ്ങനെയൊക്കെ വല്ലതും what was running inside you?
Kuwaitli vechittu, yes, I completely lost, completely broken, completely lost, completely in the dark to, you know, what is going to happen, how it's going to happen. You don't have friends, you can, you know, you can talk to people, but not talk to people.
Correct,
okay,
yeah.
So then you don't have somebody guiding you, you don't have anything, you are just completely left all by yourself.
How was your financial status?
It was
then?
very bad. It was very bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got very
so that was
basic,
a matter of concern.
Yeah, the basic needs were met and everything like that. But other than that,
Okay.
it was very difficult for me. That's when, you know, I think God stepped in somewhere where all the doors closed, the window opened, the paranja pole. So I got this opportunity to use my talent, what was there. The dentistry ki tirichu povannu paranja kanja avade again then I have to give the MOH exam, and you know,
Okay.
I mean, I did not join immediately for work, and I was not working for a long time. So that break, it really kills your work thing. So I was like, what else? What new? So what I am doing now actually came in use there. So I'm good with children. I can talk properly to children. I can make them enjoy, and they like being around me. So for me to get into events was easy. And children's events, that too. So I went around, I mean, that was all me, going around, talking to each and every, you know, party land, party city, all these places.
So you started doing it.
Yes, I started doing it.
You took the baby steps initially.
Nobody was there to tell me, mola idu cheyye, mola adu cheyye, and all that. Don't expect anyone to come to you and say, mola, I'll give you the roadmap and this is how you have to follow. You have to make your own roadmap. You have to make your own roadmap. You have to day by day find out where to go, what to do, who to see, why to see, what are the
very
failures.
Important. I want all the viewers to note this down. Like ladies, like she took those baby steps and she's trying to explain. Endokke cheyidu nolla, she's trying to explain. You started finding what all, like you started finding shops.
Yeah, I know that I'm good at doing parties for children. Okay, so where do children's parties happen? It happens in hotels, in banquet halls and everything like that. So first go meet them. Then they came to tell me that, okay, they hire people. Who are these people who do it? Lebanese and, you know, Arabs and all that stuff. Okay, so who are these people? Filipinos especially. Go to them and ask them, where do you get the job from? Where do you get? So there are people who will help you. There are some people who will shoo you away.
Reject you.
Because they don't want competition. But there are some people who will finally feel pity. I mean, the more you ask, you will get. Don't feel shy. Said, oh my God, you know, I was somebody, I'm a doctor, so how can I go and ask somebody for work? Don't feel shy. Because only when you ask will you get. Okay, it is even written in the Bible very much. Okay, you have to ask to receive. So you find out. I had to find out where to go, who to go, what are the, how much do you get for this, how much, I don't know how much to charge. They say, what is your charge? And I used to think, I don't know. So you come out as unprofessional. So finding out, laying the groundwork, basic information to get itself took a long time.
Okay.
But then then you have to even maybe work for free. Tell them, you know, and you or even free and okay, just watch me, look at me. So when they see and they see what you bring to the table, then they start negotiating, bargaining. And when you know your worth, when you start realizing that people are asking for you, people want you, you are doing a good job, then you put up your pricing. Then
Correct,
you put up
yeah.
for your needs. You have to. I mean, you cannot be asking people. Once you start working, you cannot be asking people. So then you put up your pricing and then things will happen. So I was blessed that, my work picked up very well. I was one of the most sought after children's events organizers there and everything. And I've done a dime a dozen parties.
But it took time.
It took time.
It really took time
and
to
hard
flourish.
work, and hard work.
Hard work. And plus the knowledge that you gained from all these people around.
Yeah.
And that's only because you asked.
Yes.
You asked. She asked. She asked people to help her out, especially when it comes to pricing, when it comes to sourcing. She opened her mouth and asked. From your life story, Sony ഇത്രയും വന്നു ഈ ഒരു ലൈഫിന്റെ ജേർണിയിൽ is there something that you can tell our viewers in just few sentences, like summarize ചെയ്ത് ഒരു
പെങ്കൊച്ചുങ്ങളോട് മാത്രമല്ല, to everyone. If I say like, okay, this program is about Wonder Women, okay, but I would like to say that Wonder Men, Wonder Women, Wonder Children, everybody, we are all wonderful people, and we have wonderful ambitions inside us. We have wonderful dreams inside us. Follow your passion. If you want to become a singer, become a singer. If you want to be a photographer, be a photographer. If you want to be a journalist, follow that dream till you decide that now I don't want to. Because what you want to do, you will excel in it. You'll sleep well at night, you'll get up fresh in the morning, you'll be happy to go to work. Njan ende dreams if I had actually forced my parents and if I had taken a stand and said, no, enikku idu thanne cheyanonu parnju kayna, maybe I would have been in a very, very different way. I'm happy now. I'm very happy because I chose to do this, okay? And I'm not saying dentistry is a bad field. I mean, I have very wonderful friends as dentists. But
it's not your field.
If it was my calling, I would have been happy. My calling was something else. So don't forget to reach out for your calling. Look at that dream. When you dream something, follow it. And മനസ്സുകൊണ്ടാ ഞാൻ പറയുന്നത്, let your girl child follow her dreams. Don't push her into become a doctor, an engineer, a lawyer, or anything. അവൾക്ക് എന്താവണമെന്ന് വെച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ, let her be, let him be, let your children be what they want to be. Because at the end of it all, you will want your child to be happy. Not a doctor or engineer, a good human being and a happy human being. That's what you would want. So in my life, the biggest lesson I give to everybody is like, just follow your dreams.
Yep. Thank you so much, Sony. That was really nice and motivational for sure. So with this, we wind up today's episode. I guess it's already time up, 30 minutes over, and I didn't even feel the 30 minutes ran so fast. So as usual, every time we say, till we meet next, this is Priya Jacob signing off. Bye.